Today's movie is White Elephant. What a strange title! As I understand it, a white elephant means a deliberately terrible gift you give someone, like a comically large pair of underpants, or a pet rock, or White Elephant on DVD. In this movie, Michael Rooker plays the right-hand man to a mob boss named Bruce Willis. Now he's old and he's in the process of training up a young new guy to take his place. Unfortunately for them, they leave a loose end at their latest mob killing in the form of a lady cop named Olga Kurilenko. Now Willis orders Rooker and his apprentice to take her down, but a complication arises. Rooker might not want to be the bad guy anymore. John Malkovich is also in the film for no apparent reason. Look kids, I've reviewed a lot of these straight to VOD Bruce Willis movies, and if you've been following this channel at all, you'll know that they set the bar very, very low. So low, in fact, that any display of competence from a new one of these films would make them seem like a beautiful gift from heaven. White Elephant, well, not what I would call good, actually seems like a real movie from time to time, and I'm happy to give it the official not that bad seal. One big thing this movie has going for it is its leading man, Michael Rooker. Usually in these movies, you have Bruce Willis appear for 15 minutes as the big bad guy behind the desk, or the useless father figure who gets kidnapped or killed. Maybe you might also have John Cusack or Thomas Jane or John Malkovich in it for an even shorter period of time just to get another recognizable face on the poster. And then you'll have your leading man who is probably someone you've never heard of and just gives a boring wooden performance. It was great to have a real competent actor in the leading role who is working hard to give a solid performance. He definitely elevates the movie to a much higher level than it may have been if they'd gotten, Clive Standen in it. You'll have to look him up, I'm not going to explain who that is. It was also nice to see some decently staged action scenes in this. The blood and the bullet holes looked fake, but I could follow what was going on, and they told a story that escalated as they went on. I appreciate the final showdown in which Willis sent all of his goons out to kill Rooker, and I was reminded of what a letdown the climax of Blacklight was when Liam Neeson fought just two guys. Speaking of Blacklight, this movie features a scene in which Olga Kurilenko uses a blacklight, so that would be a more suitable movie to be called Blacklight than Blacklight. Now, don't let me oversell this one though. As good as Rooker is, I thought his character got off too easy. He does one of the nastiest, most evil things you can do to Olga's cop partner, and he never has to atone for it. His switch from bad guy to good guy was kind of laughably sudden. He realizes that Olga has the same birthday as his dead wife, so he decides to help her. That was a little bit too save Martha for me. I know that Bruce Willis has cognitive issues in the movie he's in, have to work around that, but the resolution for his character was unsatisfying. I understand it probably had to happen this way, so I won't really dwell on it. The movie did do a good job of hiding the Willis body doubles that plague these films, but the voice dubbing was pretty bad. Overall, kids, in terms of straight to VOD movies featuring Bruce Willis, this is up there with Once Upon a Time in Venice and Marauders as one of the best. I think I'll give it a 5 out of 10.